Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. Express Entry, IRCC invites more PNP candidates. Canada is making important changes across immigration, benefits, and the job market, impacting skilled workers, families, and businesses. From new Express Entry invitations for PNP candidates to upcoming adjustments in the construction sector and child benefits, these updates could shape opportunities for many. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada has issued more invitations to apply to candidates in the Express Entry pool. The department issued 725 ITAs to candidates in a provincial nominee program draw. To be considered for this draw, candidates needed to have a minimum comprehensive ranking system score of 667, and to have created an Express Entry profile before 6:25 p.m. Universal Coordinated Time on June 5, 2024. Today's draw is the first of the month and follows a French language proficiency draw, 2 provincial nominee program draws, and 2 Canadian experience class draws. February was an active month for Canada's Express Entry system, with the Immigration Department issuing over 11,000 ITAs since the start of the month. Express Entry draw types in 2025 thus far have largely focused on PNP and CEC candidates, with IRCC only holding one category-based selection draw in 2025. Summary of Express Entry draws in 2025. What documents do I need to submit when responding to an ITA? If you receive an ITA through the Express Entry system and choose to apply for permanent residence, you must include the following documents as part of your application: copy of your valid passport, Zenotation Spot, a copy of your birth certificate, Zenotation Spot valid language test results, Zenotation Spot documentation proving your work experience, police clearance certificates, based on the number of places you have resided for more than 6 months since the age of 18, receipt from an immigration medical exam, if needed, and regulation-sized photographs of yourself, the principal applicant, and any other accompanying family members within your PR application. In addition, based on the program applied under, and the information you included in your Express Entry candidate profile, you may be required to include one or multiple of the following documents: copy of your Canadian education credential, or, if your education was completed abroad, your education credential assessment, Zenotation Spot letter of attestation, Zenotation Spot official transcript from your post-secondary education program, Zenotation Spot original letter from a Canadian employer indicating an offer of arranged employment, Zenotation Spot proof of family relationships in Canada, Zenotation Spot proof of settlement funds, Zenotation Spot legal documents detailing any changes to your name or formally reported date of birth, Zenotation Spot marriage certificates, Zenotation Spot divorce or annulment certificates, Zenotation Spot death certificates, Zenotation Spot adoption papers, Zenotation Spot certified copies of a certificate of qualification in a skilled trade occupation issued by a Canadian provincial or territorial authority, Zenotation Spot copies of work contracts or pay stubs, and/or Zenotation Spot documents relating to income taxation. Note that the above list is not exhaustive. For more information on how to respond to an ITA and apply for Canadian permanent residence through the Express Entry system, visit our dedicated web page. Mark Miller to announce new measures for Canada's construction industry. Today, Immigration Minister Mark Miller was supposed to announce new measures to support Canada's construction industry. As per the official press release, Minister Miller was scheduled to be holding a press conference in Ottawa at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Toronto time. Canada is grappling with a housing shortage, with research from the Canada Housing and Mortgage Corporation estimating a need for 3.5 million additional homes by 2030 to restore affordability. What did we expect this announcement to be? As of now, the press release only says, new measures to support Canada's construction industry. So we can expect that Minister Miller will be announcing something to benefit individuals and firms in construction businesses. This could be something new coming for the out-of-status construction workers program. Or this could be just a follow-up announcement highlighting that Canada has now added 19 skilled trades to the list of occupations eligible for Express Entry category-based draws. This occupation list was updated by the IRCC yesterday, February 27. Now there are 25 trades eligible for the trades category of Express Entry draws, and most of these are related to construction, except for cooks. Canada's construction industry scale, businesses and workforce. The construction sector comprises a substantial number of businesses, with Canadian industry statistics reporting 396,139 businesses in 2023. This figure underscores the industry's fragmentation, with 98.9% of these businesses having 0 to 99 employees, indicating a predominance of small and medium-sized enterprises. Employment in the sector is equally significant, with statistic data from 2023 estimating approximately 1.2 million workers, reflecting a doubling of the workforce since 1997. This growth highlights the industry's expansion to meet rising demands for residential and non-residential construction, though it faces challenges such as labor shortages and economic fluctuations. Labor shortages in construction and the role of skilled trades. Labor shortages are a pressing issue, with the construction industry struggling to find skilled workers to meet project demands. Build Force Canada reports a need to recruit over 309,000 new workers by 2029, driven by an anticipated retirement of more than 257,000 workers and a projected growth of 50,200 jobs. Skilled trades, such as electricians, carpenters, and plumbers, are central to addressing these shortages, as they possess the specialized skills required for construction projects. The industry faces demographic challenges, with an aging workforce and low participation rates among younger workers necessitating increased recruitment and training efforts. Reports also note a vacancy rate of 5.1% in construction, higher than the national average, emphasizing the urgency of filling these roles to maintain productivity. Immigrant contribution to the workforce. Immigrants play a vital role in the construction industry, with estimates suggesting approximately 22% of the workforce are immigrants, based on averages from specific roles and general immigration patterns. Detailed data from the Canadian government's Immigration Matters in Residential Construction page, citing the 2021 Statistics Canada census, shows varying percentages by role. Table here. This table illustrates the significant presence of immigrants across various construction roles, highlighting their importance in addressing workforce needs. This contribution is crucial, especially given labor shortages, and reflects Canada's reliance on immigration to sustain construction activity. New Canada Child Benefit payment increase coming in mid-2025. In a significant boost for Canadian families, the Canada Child Benefit is set to increase in mid-2025, starting July 2025, for the 2025 to 2026 benefit year. This adjustment, projected at a 2.7% rise based on inflation, will see maximum monthly payments of up to $666 per child under 6 and $562 for those aged 6 to 17, providing much-needed financial relief amid rising living costs. Here's everything you need to know about this update, including what the CCB entails, eligibility details, new income threshold, application processes, 2025 CCB payment dates, and a brief overview of the Child Disability Benefit payment. What is the Canada Child Benefit? The Canada Child Benefit is a tax-free monthly payment administered by the Canada Revenue Agency to support families raising children under 18. Launched in July 2016, it replaced earlier programs like the Universal Child Care Benefit, aiming to reduce child poverty and assist with everyday expenses such as food, clothing, and housing. The CCB's tax-free status and income-targeted design make it a cornerstone of Canada's social support system, benefiting millions of households annually. Full details of the mid-2025 payment increase. Starting July 2025, the CCB will see an inflation-adjusted increase of approximately 2.7%, reflecting the Consumer Price Index trends from 2024. This adjustment aligns with the CRA's annual practice of indexing benefits to maintain their purchasing power. The new maximum annual payments for the 2025 to 2026 benefit year will be: Xenotation Spot Children under 6, $666.42 per month. Xenotation Spot Children aged 6 to 17, $562.33 per month. This increase, based on 2024 tax returns, will roll out automatically for eligible families, ensuring higher payments from mid-2025 onward. The adjustment responds to economic pressures like inflation, offering families more support for essentials. Eligibility criteria for the CCB. To qualify for the CCB, you must meet the following requirements. Xenotation Spot residency. Be a Canadian resident for tax purposes, including citizens, permanent residents, protected persons, e.g., refugees, and certain temporary residents. Xenotation Spot care responsibility. Live with the child and be primarily responsible for their care and upbringing. Xenotation Spot child's age. The child must be under 18 years old. Eligibility for temporary residents and new immigrants. Z-notation spot temporary residence, eligible if you've lived in Canada for at least 18 consecutive months and hold a valid permit in the 19th month, e.g., work or study permit, excluding permits marked, does not confer status. This ensures temporary residents with established ties can access support. Z-notation spot new immigrants. Permanent residents qualify immediately upon arrival, while other immigrants, e.g., refugees, may need to establish residency status. Retroactive payments are available for up to 10 years if eligibility was missed. Eligibility hinges on filing annual tax returns, as the CRA uses your adjusted family net income to determine payments. How is the CCB payment calculated? The CCB payment varies by income and the child's age. Let's understand calculations from July 2025 to June 2026. Maximum benefit. Z-notation spot under 6, $7,997 annually, $666.42 monthly. Z-notation spot 6 to 17, $6,748 annually, $562.33 monthly. Z-notation spot income threshold. Families with an AFNI of $36,502 or less receive the full amount. Above this, benefits decrease gradually. The CRA calculates the CCB using 1. Base amount, the maximum benefit per child, adjusted by age. 2. Income reduction, for AFNI over $37,487, up from previous $36,502, the benefit reduces at varying rates. Z-notation spot 4 incomes between $37,487 and $81,222, a first reduction rate applies, such as 13.5% for certain family sizes. Z-notation spot 4 incomes above $81,222, a second reduction rate, like additional 5.7%, further adjusts the benefit. Use the CRA's online calculator at Canada Child Benefit Calculator for a personalized estimate. How to apply for the CCB. Applying is simple and can be done in several ways. Z-notation spot online, via CRA My Account at CRA My Account. Register, verify your identity, and submit details. Z-notation spot mail, complete Form RC66, Canada Child Benefit Application, and, if needed, Form RC66 SCH, Status in Canada/Income Information. Mail to your local tax center with residency proof for late applications, over 11 months. Z-notation spot newborns, apply through provincial birth registration, e.g., online in Ontario or BC, often at the hospital. Processing takes about 8 weeks. For fastest processing, use CRA My Account, especially for newborns via birth registration. Late applicants must provide proof like a birth certificate or immigration documents. Once approved, payments begin the next month and may include retroactive amounts. All the CCB payment dates 2025. Payments are typically issued on the 20th of each month, adjusted for weekends or holidays. Here's the 2025 schedule. Z-notation spot January 20th, 2025. Z-notation spot February 20th, 2025. Z-notation spot March 20th, 2025. Z-notation spot April 17th, 2025. Z-notation spot May 20th, 2025. Z-notation spot June 20th, 2025. Z-notation spot July 18th, 2025. Z-notation spot August 20th, 2025. Z-notation spot September 19th, 2025. Z-notation spot October 20th, 2025. Z-notation spot November 20th, 2025. Z-notation spot December 12th, 2025. Change in CCB payment dates is only if the 20th falls on a weekend or statutory holiday, as per CRA guidelines. Additional Child Disability Benefit. The Child Disability Benefit is an additional tax-free amount included in the CCB for families caring for a child under 18 eligible for the disability tax credit. For the 2025 to 2026 benefit year, the annual CDB amount is $3,411, paid monthly with the CCB, providing support for extra costs associated with disabilities, such as medical expenses or specialized care. Eligibility for CDB requires the child to qualify for the disability tax credit, assessed by the CRA based on medical certification. This benefit ensures families receive targeted support, with the amount also indexed to inflation, increasing from $3,322 in 2024 to 2025 to $3,411 in 2025 to 2026, reflecting a 2.7% adjustment. New CCB changes effective January 2025. A notable recent change, effective January 2025, is that CCB and CDB payments will continue for 6 months after a child's death, providing financial support for funeral costs, as announced in Money Sense articles. This policy shift acknowledges the additional burdens families face during such times, offering a compassionate extension. Provincial benefits, like the BC Family Benefit, may be combined with CCB payments, with recent announcements in 2024 increasing support for low- and middle-income families, as seen in BC government releases. The confirmed Canada Child Benefit increase in mid-2025, boosting payments to $7,997 for under 6 and $6,748 for 6 to 17, arrives as a timely enhancement for families. With clear eligibility for residents, temporary residents, and new immigrants, a transparent calculation method, and accessible application options, the CCB remains a vital support system. Paired with the CDB and a robust 2025 payment schedule, this increase solidifies Canada's dedication to child welfare. For more details, visit Canada Child Benefit Overview. How much is CCB increase in 2025? Parents can receive up to a maximum of the payment listed below based on the number of children and family income beginning in July 2025. Zenotation spot under 6, $7,997 annually, $666.42 monthly. Zenotation spot 6 to 17, $6,748 annually, $562.33 monthly. What is the new income threshold for the maximum CCB benefit 2025? Parents with an adjusted family net income below $37,487 qualify for the maximum benefit. Payments decrease as income rises above this level. Why Canada's tech sector is attracting so much overseas talent? Canada's tech industry is booming, and the world is paying attention. From vibrant hubs such as Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal to up-and-coming ecosystems in cities such as Calgary and Waterloo, the nation has quickly emerged as a favorite destination for worldwide talent. So, what is behind this international excitement? It is surely more than career opportunities. In this video, we'll explore the key factors behind Canada's rise as a global tech magnet and what it means for the industry's future. Booming tech hub. Canada has always been known to be high on the list of technological hotspots in the world. Places such as Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal have, over the past few years, joined iconic tech hubs like Silicon Valley, London, and Berlin as locations where state-of-the-art technology is created. This upward trajectory is thanks to the country's fervent dedication to tech exploration through government backing, venture capital investment, and growth of homegrown success tales such as Shopify, Wattpad, and Lightspeed. Global technology titans such as Google, Amazon, and Microsoft have also expanded their Canadian presence, establishing new offices and innovation centers. This investment has not only penetrated the domestic economy but has created thousands of high-skilled jobs, attracting talent from across the world. Immigration policies. The Canadian government acknowledges the power of skilled labor abroad and has put in place favorable immigration policies that have brought skilled technology professionals from around the world. Many major nations have complex immigration systems that limit the number of foreign individuals that can contribute to their tech pool, but Canada has created avenues with the aim of bringing high-priority professionals into the nation. The most notable program, in this case, is the Global Talent Stream, where companies in Canada can speed up the process by which they hire international tech talent. Employed staff abroad can get a work permit in Canada within 2 weeks, simplifying the process for both employers and employees. Much like the exclusive Quebec Welcome Bonus, new arrivals in Canada can expect quick access to benefits and support to help them settle. Aside from work visas and residency, Canada's commitment to family reunification is also unparalleled. With the majority of visa schemes allowing spouses to work and children to access education and healthcare, migration is then made more desirable for families. Cost of living and quality of life. Tech talents do not only see Canada as a promising location for their job, the quality of life is also a very alluring aspect of Canada's strong appeal. Toronto and Vancouver are probably more costly to live in than anywhere else in Canada, but even they are cheaper than other top-tier tech cities like San Francisco, New York, or London. Canada also offers excellent quality of life, with the country always ranking high for safety, healthcare, and general well-being. The pay for technology professionals in Canada is better than many countries across the globe, with individuals earning between $39,000 to $69,000 per year. This allows foreign talent to have a comfortable life and is coupled with Canadian superior social benefits such as universal healthcare, publicly funded education, and parental leave policies which add significant value, reducing out-of-pocket expenses for families. Diversity and inclusion. Canadian open and diverse nature has made it a global tech talent haven for people from all backgrounds. Multiculturalism is a belief system well ingrained in the nation's identity, so foreign talent of diverse backgrounds won't find it hard to migrate in and settle in the country. Initiatives like Canada's 50 to 30 Challenge also encourage businesses to achieve gender balance and increase diversity representation of underrepresented groups in leadership roles. For overseas talent, this emphasis on diversity goes beyond the workplace. Immigrants are better able to become part of Canadian society knowing they have access to ethnically rich communities, language support programs, and anti-discrimination legislation. Canada's tech future shines bright with global talent. The Canadian tech sector has cemented its reputation as the world's rising global talent hub because of a successful combination of innovation, open immigration policies, and multicultural work ethic. As Canada continues to develop its technology infrastructure and open up paths for global talent, its position as one of the world's leading hubs is only set to grow. As Canada continues to adapt its policies to support economic growth and attract global talent, these changes will have lasting effects on workers, families, and industries. Stay tuned for more updates on how these developments could impact your future in Canada. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.